Round up family. Hey, round up family. Hey, my round up family. Good greetings. Greetings, round up family. I wanted to do this quick training for you real quick. It's been on my heart. Good gracious. It's almost like every day I feel like there's some type of this is my little camera thing. Some type of a training or teaching moment that I just want to bring you in. I don't want to teach at you. I want to make sure I'm teaching with my party people. Teaching with my party people. Greetings, class. Greetings. If you're just joining me or if you don't know me, my name is Chris Haskins. I am a real estate entrepreneur. My mission, my ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. Today, I'm going to show you very briefly within the next 10 minutes why all these HGTV shows, stay with me, HGTV shows are fake. They called me up too, and they told me, we don't even care if it's your house. We just want you to host the house, walk through the house. So I'm blowing you up, HGTV, because that's what your boy does. We keep it on the real on my channel. I don't know about all the other channels, but we got to keep it real and not just about wholesaling. Damn. Life isn't all about wholesaling. I mean, wholesaling is cool, but good God, how many wholesaling channels can you have out there? Class, I'm getting ready to show you what we call a seller disclosure. It used to be called a HUD-1 settlement statement, but it still is a HUD if you're buying cash like we do. But I guess they call it a disclosure statement. What is it? DC? Is that what it is? I don't know. Roundup family, good afternoon. Yeah, afternoon. Greetings. I'm going to go over very quickly. I'm going to go over a HUD and I'm going to show you. I'm going to prove to you. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this one today, but I'm actually going to do a recorded one where I go down a HUD. You can see all the expenses that us investors have to incur to sell a house. So I want to dispel all those myths after you watch this quick 10-minute video. That HGTV crap, it just ain't real. It's not real. They're selling your dream if you're watching it. I mean, you can watch it for entertainment if you like, but that pretty girl around Chicago that's doing those flips, impossible to walk through a flip in high heels. Can you imagine walking on a flip with high? Anyway, it ain't real. It ain't real. Yeah, come on. I'll do some quick Q&A at the end of this one. I got a coffee meeting at my favorite Krispy Kreme here shortly, but I'm going to very quickly. Let's go ahead. I'm going to take you to my HUD that I just got email from the title company. I'm going to take you to a HUD. The HUD-1 is the document that they give you to break down all the numbers. Let me bring it in. I'm going to share my screen with you, family. Thank you for joining me. I'm honored to be able to share with you. Let me bring you on screen here. Okay, so what we're getting ready to do, I'm going to show you the disclosure statement. You'll see all the numbers broken down. You'll see my IRA, you see interest payments, you see principal coming out, and what the most important thing is you're going to see the fees. Class, I have to pay over $20,000 to $25,000 to sell, literally to sell this property. So that's why we have to make our offers so low. You know what? Let me get I forgot my headphones. 1 second. Yeah. In my opinion, they make it sound a little clearer, and I don't have to scream to get my point across. I get so passionate about this, and I can't stand when those. You don't have a. If you know me, you've been following my content. I've got a slight chip on my shoulder for the HGTV shows because they don't show the truth. They have people out here thinking that making 10 grand on a property is okay, and I'm getting ready to shatter that. After you watch this video, you will see that you cannot be trying to make 10,000 on a house. You're done. All right, let's share our screen. So I'm going to show you exactly the expenses that I had on this property just to get out of this house. To sell this house is costing me 20 something thousand dollars. Let me show it. Okay, screen sharing time is going on right now. Okay. In class, please let me know if you can see my screen here. You're gonna have to probably look at it on a CPU. Can you see my screen? Just give me a thumbs up or if you can see the screen here because I can't tell if you can see it. It says start sharing. Okay, so we're good. I'm gonna go over this HUD. Now this is what we call, I guess, a seller disclosure. I don't know. They call it a DC disclosure something. Well, we still call it a HUD. Okay, so I blocked out my profit here. I am done with sharing profit to people, showing people how much money we make to try to get subs. I'm out of that business, you know. So I just want to show you the numbers, the expenses. All right. So first expense we have is what? Our closing costs. You see it right here. Let me see if I can insert an arrow so you can follow your boy. You can follow me. Okay, yeah, cool. Let me see if I can change it. Colors. Yeah, that was nice. Oh man, your boy is I'm teaching. I'm teaching. Okay, line 11. You can see there, seller pay closing costs. What does that mean, class? I'm so glad you asked. I have to pay. I have to literally pay the buyer to buy my house. And on this deal here, it was 3%. So if you look down here on the purchase price, that's the total due. That's the total amount due to us is 209,000. I told you that one. I don't know where they got the $34 from. So let's just take 3% of 209,000. Now let's see what that is. I've got my calculator here. 209,000 times 0.3%, 6270. That's it. So class, off the top, off the jump, you're gonna be paying. Oh, shoot, get my arrow here. Well, shit, I'm paying $6,200 class. Okay, so I want you to see that because I don't want you thinking you're just gonna buy a house and you ain't gonna pay closing costs. You know what's weird? I remember when I had my training years ago, they told me there was a rebuttal we had for buying houses, and we have to tell our sellers because don't forget our offer has to include all these costs when we buy. Right? When we buy the house, we have to include this stuff because whether you're selling it, Mrs. Smith, or I'm selling it, somebody's going to pay closing costs to the buyer. Now you might say, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to pay closing costs. Well, do you want your house to sell? Do you want your house to sell? You know, basically. So you have to ask yourself whether it's you, me, or Mrs. Mary homeowner, whoever. This is a negotiating tool we use when we go to make offers on discounted houses with sellers. All right, so that's a tool. So let me go to the next page. I'm gonna be real quick with you, class. I'm gone. I'm gonna go to the next page, and now we understand the first fee that I showed you there was buyer's closing costs. I saw somebody in here say you didn't have to pay that. Yeah, I don't know what. We always have to pay it. Not always, but majority of time, generally speaking, we have to pay it. All right. So let's keep on going down here because I don't want to blow up. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen again with you, class. You're gonna see the next page of the disclosure. I mean, I just call it a HUD. I don't even know what they call it anymore. Disclosure statement. Okay, page number 2. You see, I blocked some stuff out because I don't want y'all seeing my lender's information and my company and my IRA. Here's my IRA down here. I know you're gonna be looking anyway, so here's my IRA accounts. I don't want y'all trying to see my IRA because this deal here, I loan money to people to do deals. Or partners with people to do deals. Okay, so the next thing we have is here's property taxes. So we got number F5, property taxes right here, right? So the taxes we have to pay is $2,300. That's kind of high, but there were some back taxes. I don't want to get into that, but we're having to pay that. So already we're at 10,000, right? 62 plus 23. Oh, no, what's that? 62, 72, 82. That's like 8,500, right? All right, let's keep going down, class. I'm getting ready to blow your mind real quick. I don't like doing this, but I want you to know the truth about this crap. People think it's so easy on HG. So we got line admin fee, H1. Here we go, class. This is what you got to know when you're selling a house. At number one, admin fee. This guy charges us $500 just to the realtor that we have, just to list the house and sell it. Is an admin fee on top of the realtor fees, okay? So we got deed prep, that's nothing. Home warranty, next is line H3. Home warranty that we have to give to the seller, that's another 500. So right now we're at another 1,000. So what's that? 9,500. These are some payoffs that I had. So we got this is some of the interest we paid, which is this is 4,000. The principal on this loan here is 30,000. The interest was 4,500. So we're up to 14,000. No, that's 13. So total what 9,000 plus another four. Interest on this loan here was 4,400. Let's just say what 95, 10. But yeah, 14,000. All right. So some more payoff going to my IRA, another IRA. And let's see here. Okay, big one. Real estate commission line H9. Come over here. This is to our realtor. This is our realtor. This thing a little smaller. So we're having to pay, let's just say 3,000. That's a percentage and a half. So now we're at 40, 50, 60, 17,000. Let's say 17,000, right? Now we have the buyer's realtor, line 10, real estate commission, co-work banker. I don't know. I don't even know who they are. That's 3%, right? Another 6,270. So we're already at 22,000, right? That's 22,000. And that's not to mention, don't even think about all the utilities and maintenance and upkeep we've been paying. So we're 22,000. This is on the HUD class. And all these fees are just junk fees, storm water dues, release tracking fee, termite inspection. We had to pay two of those. I don't know why. And then we had a little bit of termite damage on this house, which is another problem that I've renovated this entire house. I made a mistake here, class. I usually get a termite inspection before we closed the walls up, but I didn't on this one. I made a mistake. So that was a $1,500 mistake that I made. So right now we're at 23,000, what, 24,000? And we got settlement and all that crap. So I hope you're seeing here. I hope you see real good, class. I hope you're seeing real good what it costs to sell a house, what it costs to sell roughly right around $25,000, class. I don't want you thinking you're going to, that's what a lot of my clients, they're like, well, I'm happy with making ten to $15,000 profit. You know, I would be too. I would be too. If I knew I was going to make 10 to 15,000, that's if like our original purchase price on this one was 219. We dropped it 10,000. So what happens if you have a $219,000 sales price and your profit's 10,000? When you slash that sales price to 209, all your profit's gone, you know? So I don't want you walking in trying to make 10,000 because you don't know if you're going to make 10 or not. If you have been in this business long enough, you know that 30,000 turns into 25, can turn into 20, 15, 10, 5. You know, I have had it sliced down so much that I've had to literally bring money to closing. Stay with me. I had to bring money to closing. So, hey, hey, dogs, you're doing good now. So, class, I just wanted to share with you, and I don't want you to think I'm always teaching at you. I want to teach with you and just bring you into my world so I can document what we do. You just don't know what's going to happen when you're selling these houses, and then when you see HGTV, they have sales price 500,000 minus they'll say closing cost 10 grand or something. I'm like, God, it's just driving me crazy because 6% of 500,000 is what? What is that going to be? Well, 6% of 500,000. That's 30,000 just in realtor fees. Just in realtor fees, class. So if you see somebody on HGTV, they just have a ten to $15,000 closing cost. No, and then you got to pay another 3% on top to help the buyer get into the house. You know. So and I'm not saying this is all markets, but in the Hampton Roads area, we are we are paying uh all the buyers closing costs, class. It's just what we got to do. Okay, I'll do some quick Q&A class. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a full breakdown on this HUD with a good camera so it won't be a little blurry. You'll see all the breakdowns. But real quick, I'll go to the Q&A, then I'm get ready for my meeting, my coffee meeting. I hope I was able to explain that to you if you make sure you understood that stuff. If you need any type of guidance or coaching and stuff, my email will be in the video. I always forget to do it. Hey, Beezer. Daniel, yes. Deborah, hey, thank you. God bless you. Thank you for that positive words there. Truly gifted. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Oh man, who is that? Just gave me a love offering. Tony, what up, dog? I'm gonna need coaching session after my appointment on Friday. She wants to sell subject to REI necessities. I pray you're gonna get some type of coaching, whether from me or somebody else in the world. It doesn't have to be me, my friend. But subject two is an advanced strategy. So stay with me. It's an advanced strategy. I don't want you out going out there messing it up like I did on the first couple, I guess. But what I love about you is you're trying. Get out there, screw it up. Don't you can always go back and fix it, you know? So long as you got the right people helping you. What do we got? Any queue real quick? You got an appointment. Okay, we saw that. I'll help you out with that. Her knees hurt. Yeah. REI necessities. You got to know why they're selling. She said she's downsizing. Yeah, so you can go in there and give her exactly what she wants. I look sleep. No, I'm wide awake today. I had my CPAP on high last night. Got some sleep. Mom 22 girl, hey, have I ever offered to pay some of the closing costs instead of all of it? Well, here's the thing. That's a great point, Mom 22 girls 804. My mouth always hurts when I say that one. Mom 22, you can, but typically the people that are buying houses, they have some money. But when they're moving into a house, what does that require? More money, class. You got to buy furniture and make sure you got all your little knickknacks and new bedding and all that other crap. And they may have a down payment. So you don't know what's going to happen. I have one now that we're paying 4% closing costs. Ludicrous. Closing fees, taxes, yes, all that stuff. Chris, Daniel, does the money you give to the buyer come from my bank account? No, it comes off the top of the sales price. All those numbers there, our sales price was 209. All they do is like this, they just they chip away at your profit, and you can see it going down real quick, my brother. Goes down real quick. My round up family, thank you. Yes, thank you for joining me today. Any other quick questions that we're gone? Yep. Those termite repairs never not something that I didn't know. Is my packet for trust back on sale? No. Evan, come on. I gotta offer that stuff to people that take the time to come at that time. But I'll see what I can do for you. You email me, I'll give you I think I was doing a $50 credit for a day or so. Evan, I'll do that for one day. Real talk, Tony, you have an appointment today at 3. The owner passed away and the kids want to sell it. There you go. Good job. Good job. Okay, class, that's it. I just wanted to show you the truth. You know, your boy wants to show you the truth. I don't want you, man, if you can tell, I've got just a little chip. These HG shows and just about our society not knowing. And now you're in the know. You have seen what a HUD looks like. You can see the pain that us investors go into. We thought we were going to make X, but then you crunch it all down and you say, wow, you know what? I didn't know that we had to pay all that. Okay, class, make sure tomorrow I'll be hanging out with Eddie around 2 o'clock. Friday with Jessica Siegel. Subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up button, and I will talk to you soon. God bless you. Chris Haskins, over and out. Peace.